Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be going back to the segment how tune can you stay tuned, or how long can you the tune last. And today I will be going back to this PRS SE Paul guitar. This is a 2020s model, and this is one of the most popular SE model nowadays. And I'm sure that many of you owns this or planning to get this one. And if you go to all the videos, YouTube channels and others, I think everyone say this is they consider this is one of the best SE guitar you can find, with like 8 types of varieties, given that you can have the single coil for one, and then no speed coiling. And then so basically you have like 8 variety of tone you can get from this guitar. So, and beside that, the color is amazing, and then the tailpiece is the same one as you find in the core model, so that is a bonus. And then the pickups are TCI, which is one reason why that you get the awesome tone you can find from this guitar. And then also, speaking of the abalone inlay, this makes this guitar perfect. However, I've been playing this guitar for a while now, and I also realized that many people come up the issue is that although this is great guitar, pretty top and amazing neck, some people do not like the width. I think it's like it's too small, like for me, like especially me. I agree with that. The neck is too thin for me to play compared to my other guitars. But another thing is that although this is it seems like this guitar is nearly perfect, the tuner, many people do not like it. First of all, it just look, they don't have the locking tuner, which makes sense because I think all SE models do not have locking tuners, which you can replace. I think many people replace that with like the locking tuner by spending maybe like $100 more. And also they don't like the color of this, which I think this is not a big thing, but most importantly is that even though they have their own signature tuner, it doesn't stay tuned, which many people said that when I think in their channels and stuff like that. And also sometimes that I think when they get the guitar from the delivery, they realize that it's either the setup's not good enough, like some of the string are lower than the other, and I think they had to fix that by replacing the locking tuner. So I mean, of course, it's not a big deal. It's not like a no-brainer. If you don't like the tuner, replace it. But the thing is that this guitar, even though this is an SE model, this is still quite expensive. It's like around 800, or I think 800 euro or pounds, and then like approximately 900. Well, somewhere below 1,000 US, and that's still quite a lot for a SE model. So if you have to buy this, even though this is amazing, like I said, you need to spend extra dollar for the tuner. Is it kind of like worth it? Of course, that's not me to decide. So, but anyway, many people said that the tuner is not that great. So let's find out how long can you stay tuned. So today, I think in my previously I said that I will play 10 minutes, but this time I will be very similar. I'm gonna tune the guitar in front of you guys and then I will start playing. But this time I will be playing 30 minutes, but it's gonna save you guys trouble. I will be using a timer, so I will be using the speed mode so that you guys don't have to listen to me for 30 minutes to play. And after that, let's compare how the sound of each string sounds like, and whether 30 minutes can they stay tuned for that. So I will be basically playing lots of stuff like I know that this one doesn't have a whammy, so but I will be doing lots of like this. So it's kind of like the vibration kind of stuff. So let's hit and then find out, is it better to have a lock-in tuner? Of course, I'm not going to be replacing this, but this will be one of the things that we can check it out. So let's find out. So let's tune this guitar first. I'm not sure if you, yeah, okay. Let's hear. Okay, the 5th string. Okay, so it seems to be all tuned. Okay, so it's all tuned, so alright, so that was the end of 30 minutes of playing in time lapse. Now let's see how well you still tune or not tune. So going starting off on the 6th string or E. Okay, I'm not really sure if you can see it properly before the reflection. So anyway, it's not bad. It is a little bit out of tune, but not bad. And then A, okay, A is still on tune. I mean in tune. So and then D, okay, D is alright. And then G is, oh wow, okay, so G is still in tune because that is the most often one that you will get on tune. B is a little bit off, and then finally E. Okay, so basically all then the let me see. So I dare to say that all then the B string, the rest of the string seems tuned. It's either that or the tuner is not that stable, but you can see the B is the only one that is not tuned. Okay, well E you need to hit straight a little bit louder, you know, stay tuned. So anyway, of course I understand that 30 minutes is not that long. I mean, if 30 minutes it goes out of tune that quick, then you know it's not, the guitar's not that good. But anyway, PRS SE is still a very good quality guitar. So even though many people say that it's often stay out of tune, I think that it still do decent. Of course, I think that probably maybe like playing more than 1 or 2 or 3 hours, then it will be more out of tune. But you can see that other than the B string, for 30 minutes it's not doing bad, because I did play some string. Of course, this guitar, I mean, many people can argue, well, this is a stub tail, this is you don't use the whammy, so it makes sense not to stay tuned. But also, but now I think the main argument of doing this is to look at these tuner, because then many people complain about how these are not very, you know, they could have do better. Many people said, oh, the tuner could have been better instead of this like their PRS signature, or it's not even signature, it's like their own stock tuner, which I think is not that bad. I mean, but I would prefer something that is, I don't know, I would prefer metal much better. But then so is the PRS Silver Sky. I mean, that one is also plastic. I kind of wish that they do metal and stuff like that, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So anyway, in addition to the tuning testing, I think that it does very well. This guitar is very good, but however, I mean, I don't want to like, you know, make people like a little bit downside on it. I have this guitar for a few months now, so I did actually do sit down and play a lot. And here are some of the observations that I see is that the tuner is, like I said, 30 minutes you can't really see much, but I think compared to my other guitars like the Epiphone and stuff like that, even though this is still good, this is a good tuner, you still often it's more often stay out of tune compared to the other models I have. So I mean, people can say that, like I said, replace the tuner, well, but that's up to you. To me, I don't see the point of that. But I mean, to me, I don't really bring them to outside to a show or anything. I just do it for practice. So to me, the tuner is fine. It will stay there, and I prefer authentic stuff rather than, you know, spend so much more extra money on something. Besides that, I must also address that the TCI pickups are great. It does give you the variety of the tones. However, I must say though, another observation I see is that the pickups is very noisy. Let me show you why. In clean tone it sounds better, but I don't think you can hear it right now, but to me, I can easily hear that there are much more hums. It's like the statistic noise or bad noise. And then if I put it on the, let's say here, right now it's still on clean tone channel. You can hear, if I increase the volume a little bit, just a little bit, you can hear the background noise. But the thing is that okay, so right now it makes sense because I'm in single coil, so the noise is okay. But which like many other guitar like Silver Sky and Epiphone, Les Paul with the speak coil function, they do also have noise. However, when I go to back to humbucker, it's supposed to have no noise or little less noise, which I observe in most of my other guitars. However, for the PRS TCI, the noise is still there. I mean, of course, it's better than the single coil, but still the noise is so much louder than my other guitars I have. So that's one interesting thing. And another thing is that when I change it to a distortion channel, even at humbucker, okay, not good. Let me. Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear it, especially if I'm using my headphone. Right now, okay, yeah, I am on the distortion mode. and the gain is not even, the reason you hear that big noise is because I try to increase the gain, which it makes sense that you're supposed to sound that, but this is a best style amp head, and right now it's only at 9 o'clock. I didn't even reach to 12 o'clock. It comes with this sound, and the pickup, you can hear the noise is so much louder compared to my other guitars. If I put this to my let's say Epiphone Mills Les Paul, or even like Gibson SG, a humbucker, you cannot hear any noise, and even if I increase the gain, you shouldn't be sound like that. However, the pickup for the TCI for the PRS is quite, I mean, the pickup sounds great with distortion. Not saying that it's bad, but if your hands are not touching the string, or you're not playing, you can hear the noise is so much more like so much louder than the Epiphone and stuff like that. See, right now I have increased the max volume. Okay, and the gain is at around 9 or 10. The noise is very loud, which you don't often hear all the humbucker pickups. So, and then when you put it on to speaker, okay, it's very obvious that the noise is so much bigger. If I put it, let's say that I put it into a I don't have all the stuff right now, but if I put it into other guitar, even other PRS model with big coil, it's not that loud. It shouldn't be this loud. Even a humbucker, you can still hear the noise. So I think that is the down point, which I don't really like this guitar on that. And also, of course, I think I mentioned earlier before that the neck doesn't really suitable to me. I think that if the neck is as wide as the Silver Sky or bigger, I would think that I will be much more comfortable playing with this guitar, especially if I play finger picking. I think previously I have already get a demo of this guitar playing finger picking, and for me, I don't feel very comfortable. I think that has to do with my hand, also because I'm so used to like bigger neck. So this is a personal preference, but to me, despite that the guitar is great, the color is awesome, it's so pretty. The TCI is very versatile. I don't even care about the tuner. But I must say that the TCI, the noise, the background noise, the stack is really bothers me a bit, and I think that there are people also mention something like that in some of the guitar groups. But of course, that's not like a big thing if you're just like, you know, playing the whole time. But the noise is there, so just let you know. I mean, you could. I think that I'm not sure if you. Since if you after seeing this, watching this video, you will have like noticed that more often, and also of course the neck. So to me, I think I will probably gonna sell this guitar. I mean, I really love the color of this, but I definitely don't think that this guitar is suitable for me. But I was very happy. I still happy that I own this for a few months and demo it and like give you guys what I think. Of course, that is just what I observe. I think that other people may not have. Well, it's also depends on the guitar. I think that some people don't see that problem, so that's good. And also people that maybe don't find this is a big problem at all, so that's also awesome. It's just personal preference. I know that many people price this guitar, but unfortunately, I think I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna sell this. So this is probably my last video making for this guitar. For other people, I mean, the good thing about PRS is that they do have so many different type of models. If you don't like this one, there's always another one for you. So just because I don't like it doesn't mean I don't like PRS. And for many people who also struggle with the neck, I would highly recommend you guys get the 2408 it has the TCI pickups too, and that it still sounds good, and also it just make you much more comfortable. But if you are thinking about the TCI, the noise of it, if you also have some problem finding that the noise is the background noise is very unbearable, then I will definitely recommend you the maybe the custom 24, or even I think or even the S2 pickups. It really depends, because I think the S2 pickups, even though it's a little bit less hard, it doesn't produce that much noise. The 50 or was it the 57 or something like that, I think it's 57. I think it's 5780 or 8515 pickup, which is for the SE is the 8515S pickup, while for the CE or the customs is called the 8517, something like that. And to me, I don't really like the brightness of that, but I think many people will prefer that one if you don't want too much noise, background noise. For me, even though 5715 is another pickup, it's usually with cover on, just like the PRS SE Paul guitar, Hollow Body too. That one is a little bit less hotter, but the noise thing, it doesn't, and also the PA compensate. So to me, that's I think that is still one of my favorite PRS guitar for the SE model. I'm kind of sad that I will be parting this, because I really do like the color of this, but it's just not, I think that it's just not something that I would play a lot for a long period of time. So I think that it's better to give it to find it a better home where people like it. So anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I will come back next time doing something other crazy stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't think of what other stuff yet, because I still cannot really do finger picking, so I cannot play some finger picking songs and stuff like that. But I can still play. Thank God there's pick. There's many guitar players do play with picks. You just that when I first learned guitar, I used to finger picking and stuff like that. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.